You should have these 5 pets in order for you to earn billions in Grow a Garden Roblox. I am 100 and I'm gonna tell you the top 5 pets to use to be like me and earn trillions of cash. But before that, I am 100, a new Roblox YouTuber, and we just hit 800 subscribers. I would recommend for you to subscribe to be part of the OG 1000 as the Dragonfly pet giveaway is still ongoing. So like the video right now to join and comment down your username below. But without wasting any more time, let's get back into the video. The 5th best pet ever in the game is the Chicken Jockey pet. Now, if you didn't know what the Chicken Jockey pet does, the Chicken Jockey can apply mutations. And not just any mutation, as the Chicken Jockey can apply the Zombified mutation. But 100, what does the Zombified mutation do? Okay, I'll tell you now. The Zombified mutation is one of the best in the game, as the mutation gives you a whopping 25 times multiplier that can give you billions of bread. Now, how do you even get the Chicken Jockey pet? Unfortunately, you cannot get the Chicken Jockey pet anymore, as you cannot hatch it from any egg. Yes, this pet is so good that you cannot even hatch it. You could only have gotten the Chicken Jockey pet through a one-time event. If you missed it, you cannot get it anymore, unless you do this method that I will tell you later. You could only get the Chicken Jockey pet in the Blood Moon event update. The Blood Moon event update was about 2 to 4 weeks ago, which was one of the best updates, as I said in this video right here. The Chicken Jockey was only given to players who were in the game when the countdown ended, so those 1 million players, yes, 1 million players got the Chicken Jockey pet. Now, how do we get the Chicken Jockey if we didn't go to the event like I did? I traded for it. Yes you can trade for the Chicken Jockey for around 100 to 500 billion shekels. It is expensive, but you guys have to get this pet because this multiplier stacked with other pets like in this video will make your garden turn from this into this. But the 4th best pet in the game has to be the butterfly pet. Now, I know the butterfly is a controversial, and what I mean by controversial is it might not work for your garden always. The ability of a butterfly pet is that it can basically make any plant in your garden turn into a rainbow fruit, but you will need 5+ mutations in order for that plant to turn rainbow. Now, of course, the rainbow mutation is 5 times better than a gold mutation, which makes this super overpowered. But sometimes the mutations could be admin weather mutations like the Void Touch, Heavenly, and stuff like that. But the butterfly is one of the best pets, as if you can get regular weather event mutations like Frozen, Shock, Celestial, Moonlit, and other more, this could make plants worth 1 million to 1 billion easily. It's what made my garden become this very overpowered and fully rainbow garden. I even got this rainbow sunflower easily in one day, and I am telling you that this garden is worth billions or even trillions if I sold every single fruit in it. But how do you get the butterfly pet? You would have to hatch this from the anti-bee egg. Now, this anti-bee egg is going away in 2 days, so I would recommend for you guys to farm the busy bee bear quest as much as possible. Of course, you can spend Robux, but sometimes I do giveaways, which I would recommend you to subscribe right now, as I might give away more butterfly pets in the future. As for the top 3 pet in the game all time, is something that I could place either 3rd or 1st depending on if you have an alt account. Now, an alt account is basically a 2nd account, and I am talking about the raccoon pet. Now, the raccoon pet is no longer available, making it very hard to get, especially since people are hiding away from the public servers. And you know why? Because they can make trillions of shekels in a single day, or maybe even hour, depending on how many raccoons they have. Now, the raccoon is one of the most overpowered pets in the game that can make you never worry about money ever again. The raccoon pet, if you didn't know already, has an ability to duplicate or steal any plant in another person's garden every 15 minutes. It is super broken if you only have one plant in an alt account like a candy blossom, sunflower, or any other plant in the game. This could steal and duplicate any plant, such as plants with 7 or more mutations over and over and over again, making you so much money. This was only obtainable in the night eggs that are now forever gone. But the raccoon is one of the most expensive things to trade for, as they can go for 3 trillion shekels to up to 20 million shekels, depending on how much the other person is willing to trade it for. This is one of the best pets in the game, and if you have an alt account or a friend with a super expensive plant, you could just dupe that again and again to make trillions. However, this pet is only in third place, since the raccoon needs players with good plants in order to make you money. But if you have another alt account, then this would be surely a top 1 pet, and I would recommend anyone to get this for themselves. But since I am on a private server and alone, getting the raccoon pet and trading for it is just not worth it. Now on to the second best pet ever in the game that you should definitely get. And what am I talking about? It is the Disco Bee pet. Now I have a Disco Bee pet for myself, and this is super overpowered, especially if you pair it with the top 1 pet or the butterfly pet, which could make any of the best plants in the game worth billions. Now, if you didn't know what the Disco Bee pet does, it basically applies the Disco mutation. It is one of the most overpowered mutations that makes this pet a must get. I am telling you guys, get this as much as possible, because this pet will make your garden not only look like a budget rainbow garden, but it's just super overpowered. This Disco mutation gives a 125 times multiplier, which is one of the highest in the game. This mutation is also from an admin event, which makes this the first pet ever that could give you an admin weather event mutation. They will probably make more pets like this in the future, which I will surely try to get. The Disco Bee has a 0.5% chance to get in the anti-bee egg, making it super rare and super expensive. As for now, I don't know how much the Disco Bee is worth, but all I know is I spent over 20,000 Robux in order to get my Disco Bee. But if you don't want to spend any Robux, all I can say is good luck on hatching eggs, because this bee and the best ever to be added in the game. As for the best pet ever to be added in the game, it is something that gives the gold mutation. I am talking about the dragonfly pet. Now you are probably asking me, why is this the best pet in the game? I am telling you right now, the dragonfly pet is the best pet in the game because it gives the gold mutation every 5 minutes, making it the fastest pet to give mutations on any plant, and it also applies the gold mutation, which multiplies every weather event mutation 20 times. But you might say, oh, but what about the butterfly? But I'm telling you that the butterfly needs so much other mutations and has a cooldown of 30 minutes. The dragonfly has the fastest ability in the game, making you a fully gold garden in a couple hours, days, or depending on how much plants you have. The dragonfly pet is also really good, as old plants like the candy blossom that were left inside a garden for months that have 7 or more mutations, making it worth $1 billion. If you slap on an extra gold mutation, they could actually be worth hundreds of billions or maybe $1 trillion shekels. What makes this pet even better is that the dragonfly pet is still obtainable ever since it was added, so it is very easy and cheap to get. I would recommend getting as many dragonflies as you can, as 2 dragonflies are enough to make gardens golden in a day easily. Anyways guys, that is all of the best pets in the game. Don't forget to comment down below your username to join the dragonfly giveaway, and watch this video right here about the top 7 glitches in the game. Until tomorrow's upload, goodbye.